My name is Tina Ward. I am a government relations specialist for Pitta Bishop, Del Giorno, and Giblin. I actually worked in fashion before this. Yeah, I went to school for fashion. I had a minor in communications, and then worked in fashion for about 3 years. Hated it. Had an epiphany one day while I was dressing a mannequin and said, I can't do this for the rest of my life. So I quit and I started working in this field. I guess in the beginning it was a little frustrating because I wasn't, I didn't have a background educationally anyway in this. My family is very involved and we're a union family and has always been involved in politics, so it was always dinner talk and, I grew up around it. So in that sense, yes, this was always part of my life and I guess I could say it's kind of in my blood, but not having the institutional knowledge was a little difficult. So that was a little frustrating at first, but it was also kind of challenging and I enjoyed that because, it was learning something new and seeing if I could get there, and I actually really enjoyed that process. First is probably Robert Kennedy. I really admire him. I think that he was a great human rights activist, which is something that I really believe in. And I think what he was struggling with and what he was trying to overcome during his tenure as a senator and then running for president before he got killed are a lot of the things that are still going on in the world today, which is kind of sad. But I think the way that he had such a human reaction to things and he really focused on making the world a better place is something that I really admire. And the second person is, I don't know, I guess a little bit less well known, is Pauline Newman. She was a labor activist and she basically started the Garment Workers Union with a bunch of other women. She worked in the Triangle waistcoat factory and she was just dedicated her whole life to labor activism and women's rights, and I just really respect the work that she's done. I would say the best advice I've ever received is not to forget where I came from. That is from my father, who I think ultimately got that from his father and my other grandfather, my mom's father. And I don't think that means like, you were born in Brooklyn or you're Italian or Irish. I think it just means, our family at one point were immigrants and we were poor and we worked for what we had, and you have to understand that now, just because it's different people and they're coming from different places, they're still going through the same thing that we went through 70 years ago, 100 years ago. And it's important to recognize that and understand that and help them get to where we were able to get to move the country forward. Lately, doing nothing. Honestly, I'm so busy during the week that just being able to relax and just take it easy is very nice, because usually on the weekends I'm just as busy. So I would say just taking it easy. In the summer, my parents have a house in Long Beach Island, so I like to go down there and just, chill by the pool or on the beach. And in the winters, hang out in the city and enjoy it.